back to another video, another vlog. Today is going to be a bit of an interesting one because I'm going to go to the physio later on this afternoon, this evening, get an ultrasound on my shoulder, and hopefully we'll get some kind of answer, whatever the result is. But first, I've just done PT. Now I'm going to go and grab a coffee, and then I'm going to do a little bit of mobility session. I filmed so many things about mobility like this week, I just cannot say mobility. But yeah, we're going to do a bit of a mobility session, see where the shoulder's at, and then head off to the physio. I just wanted to quickly explain what the session is and the reason why I'm doing the things that I'm doing in these clips. So basically, I have a physio appointment later on today, which is going to be a scan, an ultrasound scan on my shoulder. And because I haven't trained for 2 to 3 weeks now, I wanted to see if there's any pain or discomfort with certain movements. So I started off with just the thoracic spine stuff, which I got told to do. I've been doing that every single day, and I do actually feel really, really good for it. Then I moved on to more shoulder work, so some passive hangs, just stuff like that, just some isometrics, seeing if there's any kind of discomfort or pain when I'm doing certain things. And to be honest, the only thing that I felt was when I was doing the flies. I was making sure I was getting a good stretch to see if I could feel it in the area where it was a little bit sore last time. And to be honest, actually, there wasn't really anything there. So I think I am on the mend in terms of that. The rest has definitely done some good. But if I press down on like my delt and stuff like that, I can still feel something there. So there's definitely still some kind of issue, but I think the rest has definitely done it some good. So I just thought if I was to see where I'm at now, I could go into the ultrasound, I could go to the physio and be like, right, this is what's causing pain, this isn't what's causing pain. And yeah, basically it's the most confusing injury I've ever had, and hopefully I'll get some answers. But yeah, that's basically the reason why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. There's no structure to this at all. It's just kind of just feeling what feels good, what doesn't, and just kind of just seeing where I'm at basically. I then moved on to some lower body stuff. So something I have been focusing more on whilst I've been injured is more kind of my flexibility and mobility in my lower body. So I'm basically just doing some single leg good mornings, some kettlebell good mornings. I finish off with some Jefferson curls as well. I absolutely love Jefferson curls. Like, they hurt so much, but like they're great. But to be honest with you, that was probably the only thing that did cause me a little bit of, not pain, but a tiny bit of discomfort, because I was holding something, and that seems to be where the issue is. So yeah, just an all-round kind of mobility session, and this is going to be an entire other video, but that's a big focus on me moving on to 2023 and kind of putting a recovery plan in place when we finally get to the bottom of this injury. Right, it's a little bit later on, it's about 4 o'clock. Finished work an hour ago, and I've got 2.5 hours before my physio appointment to have the ultrasound on my shoulder. And if you don't know what I'm on about, just look at the past 2 videos where I've gone into it a little bit more, and other videos where I've been running and I've been experiencing collarbone pain. So that's basically the gist of what the shoulder injury is. But like I keep saying, we don't know what it is, and the whole point of this ultrasound is to see if there's any underlying issue. So from doing a little bit of research and going on the websites to see what exactly they'd be looking for within the ultrasound, it's something I can't remember. I'll put it on the screen, which I definitely don't think it is. A rotator cuff tear, which we don't think it is, because there's no pain when I actually move, there's no pain in any movement. 2, a shoulder impingement, which I think is the likely thing, and it's something she has already mentioned. Right, it is actually a few days later, and the reason why I've cut that clip short was because I just went on with myself far too much. And the reason why you're watching this video is so that you can see what the results are of the ultrasound scan and not what it could be, basically. So instead of just going on and on with myself, I thought let's just interrupt it there and then actually explain what the scan results said. Right, so just basically to get straight to the point, it is a shoulder impingement. I went the other day and basically did all the tests, and he kind of scanned everywhere around my shoulder, my chest, everywhere that I've been experiencing a little bit of discomfort. And basically he took a picture of every kind of area, and this was the picture that he stopped on where he explained what the shoulder impingement actually is. So basically the flat line that you can see, that should be a perfect curve, and basically it's being squashed by nearby bone. I believe like the rotator cuff tendon is being squashed by the nearby bone. There's a dark bit as well, which the bottom arrow points to, and that is internal bleeding, which sounds really scary, especially when he said it, but it's basically more, he explained it as a tear, but not a tear. So kind of like a cut or a bruise, like a scab or something from the whole kind of tendon being squashed by the bone. So it is a shoulder impingement, and unfortunately, I mean, well, fortunately I'm allowed to train again, but unfortunately it's not going to fix by itself, and I am in for quite a long recovery. So I have been given exercises to do, which I'll go through in other videos and stuff, but basically I think the reason why I was getting collarbone pain when I was running and all the other issues that I've had with this particular shoulder is because of shoulder impingement. And something new as well that he explained was because of a certain way my shoulder goes or something along those lines, I am actually more prone to shoulder impingement. So it's all made a lot of sense, and even though it's going to take a long time to actually recover from, I have got answers now, and I know what to do, what not to do, and I've also got the support from the physio as well. So yeah, that's basically it. It's a shoulder impingement, and it's going to take a long time to get over, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm not going to make this video longer than it has to be because I have a lot to do, and as you can probably see behind me, the room's empty. Like, I'm in the process of moving out, and yeah, I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible so that I can start documenting more of the recovery, what I'm doing, what I'm going through, and hopefully help other people who are going through a similar injury or just like an annoying injury. Like, in ways I kind of wish it was a tear, just like a full-on tear, because it could just recover, get stronger, all that kind of stuff. But instead it's more of like an overuse kind of injury, which is a little bit more stubborn and a little bit more complex. So yeah, I think the way that I'm personally going to get over it mentally is by documenting the process and hopefully helping other people as well. So yeah, but I am going to end the video there. Just yeah, there really isn't much to say other than just kind of over the next few months expect some videos of me going through shoulder impingement and hopefully recovering from shoulder impingement. If you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, which is going to be in my new house.